Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jimmy James. You're watching Catch It Live First. Tonight we've got for you League One clash, Stevenage playing Bolton Wanderers. We've also got football focus for you, all the goals as they go in. And if you're the lucky one and your team's playing, have a look around the match animations, zoom in, keep up to date with how your team are doing. If you've had one of your fancy bet builders, all the details are there, number of corners, cards. We've just kicked off Stevenage and Bolton. We'll go through the team lineups. Well, we'll do that now, actually. Put my goggles on for this. Ashby Hammond in goal for Stevenage. They've got Butler, Piergiani, Wilding and Smith, that's your back four. Thompson and Phillips holding midfield with List, Kemp and Roberts. Up front, on his own, Reed. That's an early goal already for in the EFL Trophy, Barnsley-Doncaster. It is Barnsley 0, Doncaster 1. Bolton go with, sorry for that. Everything looks alright with the stream. Hopefully the volumes are okay. If not, let me know in chat. Empire Maker says, hello Jimmy. Hello Empire Maker. Good to see you in there, my friend. Yeah, Bolton go with, in goal, Southwood. We go with Toll, Santos and Johnson, a back three. There's been a goal. It is Lincoln City 0, Northampton 1. That's in the first minute. That's in League One. The away team there, taking an early lead. Just behind Doncaster. That must have been the fastest goal of the evening. Barnsley 0. Oh no, because it's actually half-time in that match, so it was an earlier kick-off, sorry. Lincoln and Northampton have just kicked off. Empire Maker says Sweden women 8, Luxembourg women 0. Is that max out of 10 on Lux as well? I know it's a bit of a stereotype that all the Swedish women are tall blondes, isn't it? What's the stereotype for Luxembourg? There's one thing for sure. Here's one for you. The Luxembourg's women's team will pay less tax on their earnings than the Swedish women's team. So every cloud. Right, so we got as far as Bolton's back three. They go with Cogley, Sheehan, Mateta and Sean. That's your midfield. And then they set up with Collins and McAtee playing in just behind Adebayo. So we'll see how that actually pans out. So as we're watching it, Bolton are kicking from left to right. Empire Maker says rich people. Yeah, I think so. There's been a goal. It is Matlock 0, Macclesfield 1. And Valor Muriel 0, Rayo Vallecano 5. Blimey. Rayo Vallecano, I don't think there's any comeback there for the home team. I had a look tonight, mate, to see if Tranmere might be playing. But not to be, is it? With it being the EFL Trophy. FA Cup starts this weekend, I believe. I know the prelim games have already been starting, but think this weekend, in fact I know this weekend, both of these teams are in it, so I'm assuming this weekend is when the bigger teams come into it. Stevenage are trying to get in here down the left-hand side, ball over the top. But Johnson gets across there, clears up for Bolton. Bolton play it down that right-hand channel and it goes out of play just beyond the halfway line. That's a full time. 5-0 Rayo Valencio. That's a good result, especially if you add overs as well on the goals. That's a bit of a shock as well, just come in now. AC Milan 0, Napoli 1. Pretty firm favourites for that one, AC Milan, but it is that man, Lukaku, putting Napoli in the lead. Couldn't do anything when he was at Old Trafford, that's for sure. So Empire Maker, what do you think? Ten Hag is no more. What do you think about that one, mate? Will United, Manchester United, now there's a vacancy? Do you think Nigel Adkins will be throwing his hat into the ring? Bolton playing it down this right-hand side here. Played into the penalty area, edge of the box, Adebayo. Plays it out to Collins on the right-hand side. He tries putting a cross in. Can't believe he's not been given a penalty for handball. Looks at the referee with his head in his hands. Turns and looks at the assistant, head in hands. Nothing doing. We play on. Considering there's no VAR. The game continues. Stevenage managed to get it clear up to the halfway line down this right hand side for Bolton, though it is a throw in. Nice to see that's another goal gone in. Ebbsfleet 0, Tottenham under 21s 1. They've taken the lead. Empire Make says, ready for Southgate to ruin the Premier League. Mate, if he goes to Old Trafford, I'll be so disappointed. They can't send him to Old Trafford, surely. No, definitely not. Can't have that. Empire Maker says, Nigel Adkins will go nowhere near Old Trafford. Tranmere won't let him go. He's well loved there, isn't he? Bolton with the ball over the top there, edge of the penalty area. Keeper comes out for Stevenage zone, clears it well up to the halfway line. Santos there, manhandles. it was like little and large, that. Santos manhandling. Who was that? Who he... Kemp it was. It was like little and large. Here's a free kick though to Stevenage. So yeah, Ten Hag is no more, mate. I don't think he'll be too disappointed. Some of his team selections were a little bit odd near the end, almost like he was asking for the sack. But he'll walk away with, what, 17 million, is it? Not bad. Free kick comes in there from Stevenage, but the assistant on the far side's got his flag up. Matlock not having a good time of it. It's Matlock 0, Macclesfield 2. Bolton playing it around nicely. Edge of the box. Adebayo. McAtee. Header comes in. Good save by the keeper down to his right hand side. The ball was fizzed into the box from the left. I think it was Adebayo. It was it was a cross that came in from McAtee and from about 8 yards out. It was McAtee with the header, actually. And he got a good connection on it. Keeper was down smartly, though, so it's a corner now down this right-hand side for Bolton. It's an awful corner. It literally was a daisy cutter all the way into the penalty area. Didn't deal with it that well initially, Stevenage. But they eventually get it clear. Full-time, Sweden women 8, Luxembourg women 0. Bolton on the attack again here. Adebayo into the box, tries a shot, it's blocked. Goes over to this right-hand side though, and it's Bolton in possession. It's all Bolton this opening 10-11 minutes. Playing some nice football as well. Space down the right-hand side here for number 12. That's Cogley. He's got a double-barreled name, but we'll go with Cogley. Can't get the crossing though, and it's put out for a throw-in down the right-hand side. Dunfermline 1, Livingston 0. A corner down the left-hand side now for Bolton Wanderers. It was Kane putting Dunfermline in the lead there on 7 minutes. That's in the Scottish Championship. I think it might be Toll who's going to take this. It's going to be an in-swinger. Put right in. Oh, what an easy goal that is for Bolton Wanderers. It was Santos at the back post, well, on the edge of the 6-yard box. He literally was unchallenged and just powered that ball into the back of the net. Keeper had no chance. Anyone who was on the back post there wouldn't have had a chance. And he's so big, he didn't even really need to jump for this. There was no real challenge on him. He just powered over, who was it who he powered over? Number 23. Thompson it was. Thompson ended up on the floor, but God, couldn't lay a glove there on the big man for Bolton. So it is Stevenage 0, Bolton Wanderers 1. Empire Make says, England women are playing today. They're hosting South Africa. Fingers crossed they'll that's the Lioness, isn't it? Hopefully they'll get the job done there. Quick shout out. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, ping that notifications bell, and if you can give us a thumbs up, that'd be fantastic. We've got a stream supporter for tonight, which is jalexpetproducts.co.uk. Link in the description. Use the promo code Jimmy James, get a 5% discount on all online orders. Spoke to Sean last night, went and had a spa night with him, and he's also got another business that provides pest control products. So if you're having any rodent issues, whether it's mouse traps, poisons, whatever you need, use your man. So we've got to get the details up for that. And hopefully we can get some more discounts off him. Scunthorpe 1, Barnsley 0. Just got to move that actually. It's a pain in the backside. I don't know how you get rid of it. Right, get rid of that. Right, it's gone. I couldn't tell you who the score is there. They've not put it up, but it is Scunthorpe 1. Barnsley 0. 13 minutes gone there. Danger again here from the left-hand side. There's a free kick for Bolton. Stevenage trying to hold a high line on the 18-yard edge of the 18-yard box. It's chipped in. Oh, what another goal. That's 2-0 Bolton. It was headed clear by Stevenage, so they did well to win the header, but McAtee was on the edge of the box. He hit it first time into the ground, and it kind of bounced over the Stevenage keeper and defenders. Huge slice of luck. He caught it well enough, but into the ground, and it literally... It bounced over. The keeper dived into his right-hand side. And he literally did volley it into the ground about a yard in front of him. Good finish there. So Bolton are in cruise mode at the minute against Stevenage. The last time these teams met at Stevenage, it was a boring 0-0 draw, so we've not had that tonight, that's for sure. Empire Maker says, hi Frankie. Frankie James says, hi Empire Maker. Have you been up to anything interesting today? I have, mate. I went swimming this afternoon and had a sauna again. Sorting my back out. 40-minute non-stop swimming. Then walking up and down for 10 minutes. Might lose a bit of weight as well. I've had a shave as well. So keeping my youthful looks. Plymouth Parkway 0, Wimborne 1. And Birmingham 1, Fulham under 21s 0. Try and find out who got that goal for Birmingham. Yeah, they've not put the scorer up yet. They will do. Oh, they have now. Stansfield. That'll be Jay Stansfield giving Birmingham the lead. And there's also been a goal. Scunthorpe 2, Barnsley 0. And Fleetwood 0, Salford 1. We've not had the goal scorer yet for Salford. It'll come up any second now. As soon as it does, I will let you know. Empire Make says, Jimmy, swimming is very challenging. I'm a good swimmer, mate. I'm a good swimmer. Oh, we've had a goal down the bottom there. Can't remember which match that was, actually. It'll be coming up quick enough, though. It's for... it's an equalising goal for Lincoln. So it's now Lincoln 1, Northampton Town 1. Who was it with the goal? Have they put it up yet? They have. Fosu. Fosu with the goal there. Southampton 1, Stoke 0. And Stockport County 1, Reading 0. Who was it had the goal for Stockport? It was Harwood Bellis. There's a lot of these double-barrelled names about these days, isn't there? Do you know when I was a kid, nobody had a double-barrelled name? Just out of curiosity, Empire Maker, when there's a goal goes in, does it come? Does the crowd cheer come through on the volume? They might need to turn that off.
I've been telling.
Stevenage playing that ball about on the halfway line. Bolton are happy for them to do so. Started off really well of Bolton. There was 2 games played earlier in Serie A as well that have finished. It was Calgary 0, Bologna 2, and Lecce 1, Verona 0. Verona had 2 players sent off as well. Empire Maker says Salford is a boring away day. Wash your mouth out. That's only because you've got a Scouse accent that you're saying that. Should have gone to Paris. Yes, it does. All right, mate. Thanks for that. Did you hear what he's saying about Salford, Empire Maker? Saying it's a boring day out. Can't believe it. Can't believe what I'm hearing. Nearly 21 minutes gone. Still Stevenage 0, Bolton Wanderers 2. If you want to keep up with every bit of action, just have a look up the top here. That way. We've got all the animations there for you. And as it stands, on the right hand side, there is a throw in to Stevenage, about 18 yards out. They've gone all the way back to the halfway line. Now it's pumped long down that left hand channel. And Cogley there tried heading it back to his keeper. Misdirected the header though, so it's going to be a Stevenage corner down this left hand side. Southwood was unable to keep that in. Thing is, what does Stevenage do now? Because if you're going to launch it right in the middle, you're going to have to avoid Santos. He's going to win that ball. He doesn't even need to jump. It's going to be an outswinger. Bolton has zonal marking, so there's plenty of room for Stevenage to run into. They do win the header actually, but it just, as the header's going goalwards, Santos was about 4 yards away and it just hit him. They've put the second cross has come in now. Loading kept it in play there for Stevenage. There's goals flying in all over the place at the minute, and Bolton managed to get that ball clear. A bit of head tennis going on, but the danger is gone. It is Birmingham 1, Fulham under 21s have just equalised. So it's Birmingham 1, Fulham under 21s 1. And Wraith 1, Erdrionians 0. Not having a good season in Erdrionians. They seem to be struggling, I'm afraid. If you're an Erdrionians fan, that is. Empire Maker said, Jimmy, there is like 6 fans singing. It's still only a small club though, isn't it, mate? It's still only a small club. They have a written poem instead of music for when the players come out. Oh no, I can't be having that. Free kick comes in from the right there for Stevenage. Southwood, the keeper, punches it away down this left-hand side. It'll be a throw-in to Stevenage. It's now Bristol Rovers 1, Exeter 2. And Accrington 1, Everton under 21s 0. That'll please Empire Maker. That's for sure. Everton under 21s beat Tranmere. Was it 2-1? With that when Beto played. Hey, your mate Beto. Empire Maker says they're owned by the class of 96. Class of 92. It is, isn't it? Not 96. Class of 92. England make it 2. Excellent stuff, mate. It's, yeah, did you hear on the weekend who got an equalising goal for Everton into injury time? It was your mate, Beto. Stevenage edge of the box here. Chance for a shot to come in. Shot does come in. Awful shot though, and I hope it's been deflected. Yeah, it has. because it went so far towards the corner flag. That would have been a little bit embarrassing, but it was deflected. Matlock have pulled one back against Macclesfield. It is Matlock 1, Macclesfield 2. Going to be an out-swinging corner again here from Stevenage down this left-hand side. Put in with some pace, but easily cleared there by Bolton. That's the kind of corner they're going to have to put in, or a free kick from that kind of position, because if you float one in there, Santos is just going to overpower everybody and clear that ball. So if you can put it in with pace and a little bit lower, it kind of takes his height out of the equation. Toll got his head onto that one for the clearance. Brentford 1, Sheffield Wednesday 0. That's in the EFL Cup. And it was Shade, or Shade. Go with Shade. On 11 minutes there, giving Brentford the lead. Yeah, and a quick shout out. If you haven't done so already, come and say hi in the chat. Empire Maker's in there. I think Frankie James is in there. Everybody's welcome in the chat, that is for sure. The guys and dolls always make everybody welcome. Morton 0. It is Morton 0, Queen's Park 1. 17 minutes the goal went in. Sorry, 25-minute goal went in, and it was Rudham giving Queen's Park the lead there. And it is now Ebbsfleet 1, Tottenham under 21 1. So Tottenham took the lead there on 22 minutes through Kaya Martin. On 41 minutes, Ebbsfleet have just equalised. Goal scorer has not come through yet. There's some Polish Cup matches taking place earlier as well that have finished. So at half time we'll go through them. Empire Make said Salford has less than 50% of the stadium filled, which has about 2,000 seats. Still early days, mate. It's still early days. It is Accrington 1, Everton under 21s have just equalised, making it 1-1. It was Whittaker with an own goal, giving Accrington the lead there. But on 27 minutes, Everton under 21s have just equalised. I wonder if it was your mate Beto. I don't think he'll be playing for the under 21s now. He's a little bit too valuable for the first team, I think. Stevenage, they're coming into this game a little bit more now. And it looked like they were a little bit gun shy in the first 15-20 minutes, but they're getting the passing sorted now. Trying to come down this left-hand side. Plenty of space on this pitch as well. It's not a tight game at all. It is Charlton 2, Chelsea under 21s 0. Salford trying to... that's you, that with Salford, Empire Maker. Stevenage trying to come in down this left-hand side, just overrun it in the penalty area though. That'll be a goal kick to Bolton. There's a Bolton player just gone down there holding his hamstring. I'm not sure who it is. He's off the pitch, but Santos is going over to him now, and I think it's Toll. He's going to have to go back on the pitch if he's any sense. He was just seeing the ball at a play there, and as soon as it's gone at a play, he's felt his right hamstring and sat down straight away. Yeah, I think he's having a little bit of trouble here, Toll. Yeah, Charlton. It's Charlton 2, Chelsea under 21s nil. Leeburn on 10 minutes giving Charlton the lead. And then on the 53rd minute, Leeburn again. So it looks like Charlton could be doing for Chelsea under 21s. Stockport County 1, Reading 1. Reading just equalising there. That's going to be a yellow card in the Stevenage game. Just seeing who it's for. It's Sheehan for Bolton, who's just been yellow carded. Yeah, Stockport 1, Reading 1. We've just done that one. It is Cheltenham 2, West Ham under 21s nil. Sauna on 9 minutes opening the scoring for Cheltenham, and on 57 minutes, Taylor with a penalty doubling Cheltenham's lead. That's in the EFL Trophy. And the keeper for Bolton's gone down now, so he's getting some treatment on the pitch. Whether that's Forrester's come on to replace Toll, who's done his hamstring, so whether the keeper's gone down just to allow this change to be made. Might be a little bit tactical more than anything. Looks like, yeah, he's all right. Empire Maker said Salford City v Port Vale in League 2 had an attendance of 693. I've seen bigger attendances at non-league matches. I think most of the people who go, well, not most, but a lot of people who go and watch Salford will be Manchester United fans. So if they play at the same time when United are playing at home, it's going to affect their attendance, that's for sure. But when they're playing it across the back three, now they get it up to halfway. Loose touch though, that's going to be a throw into Stevenage on the halfway line down that right hand side. Speaking of Salford, it is now Fleetwood 1, Salford 1. Fleetwood getting back on level terms there. And Cheltenham 2, West Ham United under 21s 1. They've got a goal back, so Empire Maker says Man United weren't at home this day. What can I say? That's shocking. 500. 693. Shocking, mate. Shocking. Makes you wonder how somebody like Bury, who used to get 5, 6, 7,000, how they went out of business. I know they're back in the Northern League now, isn't it? They're in. They got knocked out of the FA Cup qualifier a couple of weekends ago, which was a shame. And Stockport County have retaken the lead against Reading. Stockport County 2, Reading 1. See you later, mate. Have a great evening. Thanks for popping in, saying hello. And having a go at Salford. Typical Scouse accent. Have a great evening, pal. Free kick from the left. Comes in for Stevenage. Edge of the penalty area. They won 2 headers there. And now the referee's given a free kick against them. I think they were a little bit unlucky. Either way, he said there was a foul. I think there was a push. Southampton 2, Stoke 0. That's in the EFL Cup. 38 minutes gone there. Harwood, Bellis on the 19 minutes opening the scoring for Southampton. And Armstrong with a 35th minute penalty, doubling Southampton's lead there. Frankie James says, have a good evening. Stevenage need to get this ball on the ground, which they've done well there. Now they're in down this left-hand side. Butler with a chance for a shot. Drills it low to the keeper's left-hand side, but as the keeper dives, somebody came from Bolton sliding across and they put it behind for a corner. I couldn't see which player it was with the block. It was a substitute who just came on for Toll. So it's going to be an out-swinging corner again from this left-hand side for Stevenage. Whipped in. Can't get it past the first man though there, Stevenage. And McAtee comes across there, doing some defensive duties. Puts it out for a throw-in to Stevenage down this left-hand side. Southport 1, Rushall 0. Biaggiani on the edge of the box. They're trying to get some space. Can't do so though, and there's Bolton trying to get it clear. They don't get it very far. It's put back into the penalty area. That man Santos, the giant, heads it clear, and then it's cleared again by Bolton. All the way down to Stevenage's keeper. Chance here though for Stevenage now. The ball comes back. Shot. Awful shot to the keeper's left-hand side. And it was awful because, once again, it was deflected. So they're going to have a corner this time down the right-hand side, Stevenage. Caught it well enough, actually. But it was Reed, and I think it was a deflection off Santos's left leg that sent it for a corner, which is why it looked like a poor shot. When in fact, we'll never know if it had beat the keeper, because it went behind for a corner. It's going to be in-swinger this time from the right-hand side. Height on it to the back post. Bolton don't deal with it too well. Shot comes in, a volley. Oh my word, no, that was an awful shot, and it was so bad a shot, the ball's gone out of the stadium. Trying to see who it was who put that shot in, because he needs not to do it again. Matlock 2, Macclesfield 2. Doing well there. Macclesfield have taken the lead twice, and Matlock have pulled them back twice. But the who's number 5? Who's number 5 for Stevenage? Biaggiani. Take that ball out of his wages, because he's put it out of the stadium. I doubt that one will be coming back. That's how bad a shot it was. Just in the mood for a bag of crisps. I think I'll wait till half time. Bolton are breaking here now into the penalty area, left hand side. Schön, he tried cutting inside then, but got the ball tangled under his feet. Now he's had to go wide on the left-hand side. Stevenage have got men back. Bolton go back to the halfway line and they'll start again. Sheehan trying to come down to the left-hand side again. It's put out by Stevenage, so it'll be a throw-in, about 18 yards out. Spennymoor 1, Kings Lynn 0. It's in the National League North. 38 minutes gone there. Spennymoor take the lead. Bolton in possession on that halfway line. Long ball down this right hand side. Lovely ball there. First time crossing to the middle, looking for Adibiojo. It's cleared by Stevenage for a corner down this right hand side. Nice play there by Bolton. McAtee causing trouble again for Stevenage. And as you would expect, the big man Santos, he's making his way forward. It is Mansfield 3, Newcastle under-21s 0. Good result there so far for Mansfield if they can keep it up. Corner comes into the back post there. Can't quite reach Santos though. As you would expect, he was the intended recipient. Doesn't need to jump, does he? And he's at nearly 7 foot. It's a red letter evening if you're a Mansfield fan. 3-0 up against Newcastle's under-21s. Aiken on 14 minutes. Sorry. Aikens on 14 minutes. Quinn on 29 minutes. And Quinn again on 69 minutes. Mansfield should see that off now though. Bristol Rovers 2, Exeter 2. And red letter day for Salford fans. Fleetwood 1, Salford 2. There's also a penalty down in the bottom there. Is that Northampton? Scunthorpe 3. Barnsley 0. It is indeed a goal there. We'll wait for it to come up though, I'm not relying on the animation. Now there we go. Stockport 3, Reading 1. Oh, it's a correction. We've got a goal correction. It's Fleetwood 1. It's not a red letter day for Salford. Salford 1. So we hadn't done is taking the lead. That isn't the case. It's still 1-1. Cheltenham 3, West Ham under-21s 1. "43 minutes gone. It's still Stevenage 0, Bolton Wanderers 2. And it's not been a bad first half actually. Plenty of decent football played. Stevenage were a little bit slow to get going, but once they did get moving that ball around, they've caused Bolton a few problems. But Bolton do look they look a bigger side. They look more powerful. Referee and his assistant can't decide who that came off, and the throw-in goes to the defending team as always. So it's for Bolton Wanderers down the left-hand side, midway inside their own half. Who's been scoring? It is Birmingham 2, Fulham under-21s 1. Goal scorer's not come through there so far. But it is 2-1 to the home team. And AC Milan, they're having a shocker against Napoli. It is Lukaku gave Napoli the lead on 5 minutes, and oh blimey, I'll give this a go. Kvaratskhelia. Oh. Doubled Napoli's lead on 43 minutes. AC Milan 0, Napoli 2. Barnsley 0, Doncaster 2. And Southampton 2, Stoke 1. Stoke pulling a goal back there. Hardwood Bellis on 19 minutes and Armstrong with a penalty on 35 minutes, giving Southampton a 2-0 lead. But just on the stroke of half-time there, Phillips for Stoke has pulled one back. Currently 2-1. And although you would expect Southampton to win that, they've got to be low on confidence after the way the league form, the Premier League form is. So, could be a tricky second half, that, for Southampton. 3 minutes of added on time at the end of this first half. Still Stevenage 0, Bolton Wanderers 2. And a lot of these games kicked off, I think it might have been 7 o'clock, something like that. They were early kickoffs, that's for sure. Throwing down this left-hand side there for Stevenage. Bolton dispossess Stevenage though, but trying to get McAtee away. And it's a loose pass though, allowing Stevenage back down this left-hand side. They'll be hoping for to get on the score sheet before half-time. Edge of the box there. Heavy touch though, allowing Bolton to clear. However, Stevenage are back on the attack. Just less than 2 minutes to go before half-time. Piergiani down that left-hand side. Lovely ball there into that channel. And it's Kemp driving infield now. Stevenage trying to get as many players forward. Just 90 seconds to go before that half-time whistle will go. Now they're back into their own half though. All the momentum's kind of gone. Still 60 seconds to go. It's a throwing down the right-hand side. Stevenage struggling to get this ball forward. There's 40 seconds to go. They're trying to come down that right-hand side now. Dispossessed by Bolton though. It would have been better if they could have launched one into the penalty area because they're under pressure now down this right-hand side. Collins, edge of the box, cuts inside, gets a shot away. It was Piergiani with the block, so although his shooting isn't that good, he's certainly defending well. 20 seconds to go. Stevenage trying to get forward. Now they're in the penalty area down that right-hand side. They've got men in the box as well. It's a cross-come shot that the keeper just palms away into the air. And the referee will blow his whistle now. That's an aimless ball into a channel where there is no one. And that is indeed half-time. Stevenage 0. Bolton Wanderers 2. A lot of the home fans are not happy there. You can hear the discontent rumble around the ground. It was Santos and McAtee with the goals. Santos with a header pretty much unchallenged at the back post from a corner from the left-hand side. And McAtee with a first-time shot, edge of the box, volleyed it into the ground about a yard in front of him, but it bounced over the keeper. Giving Bolton a pretty commanding lead, to be honest, because I can't see Stevenage scoring 2 tonight. Never say never, though. Never say never. So we'll go through, while it's half-time now, I'm going to go through some of the games from the Polish Cup, which were played earlier today. It was Avia Svidnik 1, Ruch 3, Odra Opol 0, Pogon 1, that was after extra time. Kotvika 0, Puzia 1, and Grudiads 3, Arzezo 2. Camille won't be happy with that. He won't be happy with that. Earlier from this evening, Serie A, there was Cagliari 0, Bologna 2, Lecce 1, Verona 0, and Verona had 2 red cards in that game as well. Northern League Cup, it's half time. Ebbsfleet 1, Tottenham under 21s 1. These EFL trophy matches kicked off early, around 77 minutes gone in them. It's currently, well, Barnsley have just pulled one back against Doncaster, so it's currently Barnsley 1, Doncaster 2. Bristol Rovers 2, Exeter City 2. Charlton 2, Chelsea under 21s 0. Cheltenham 3, West Ham under 21s 1. Grimsby 0, Manchester City under 21s 0. Joshua and Jaden, the Grimsby boys. They'll be happy with that performance so far. They'll be hoping for a victory though. Mansfield 3, Newcastle under 21s 0. In League 1, that's the English League 1, these are currently half times now. Lincoln 1, Northampton 1. Stevenage 0, Bolton 2. Stockport County 3, Reading 1. In League 2, English League 2, currently 5 minutes of added on time being played at the end of the first half. Fleetwood 1, Salford 1. Over in Serie A, it's half time. AC Milan 0, Napoli 2. Lukaku on the score sheet there. Scottish Championship, all half times these. Dunfermline 1, Livingston 0. Morton 0, Queen's Park 1. And Wraith 1, Erdrionians 0. English National League North, Radcliffe 0, Buxton 0. Scunthorpe 3, Farsley 0. That's a half time. These are all half times. Southport 1, Rushall 0. And Spennymoor 1, Kings Lynn 0. Aye, what's going on there? Apologies for that. England National League South, Bath 0, Worthing 0. England Premier NPL Premier League, postponed Gainsborough and Hyde. And it is Matlock 2, Macclesfield Town 2. Southern League Premier South, Plymouth Parkway 0, Wimborne 1. It's half time there. Istiman League Premier Division, Cheshunt 0, Canvey 0. Horsham FC in Folkestone, that one was postponed. EFL Cup, Southampton 2, Stoke 1, that's a half-time score. And EFL Trophy, these are currently half-times. Accrington 1, Everton under 21s 1. AFC Wimbledon 0, Brighton under 21s 0. And Birmingham 2, Fulham under 21s 1. There's currently a Polish Cup game. There's 36 minutes gone there. Radomiak Radom 0 and Slash Rocklaw 0. English EFL Cup, we've got Brentford 1, Sheffield Wednesday 0. And that's all she wrote for why it's half time. For why it's half time, I'm going to get a drink of pop. Get a drink of pop. I think I might even open a bag of crisps. Must have burned a few calories swimming. Who's emailing me? Sports Direct. £20 off on Under Armour. If you're an Under Armour user, get over to Sports Direct. Apparently there's 20% off. And why are we doing that? A quick shout out. We've got a stream supporter tonight. jalexpetproducts.co.uk. Link in the description below. If you use the promo code Jimmy James at checkout, you get 5% discount on all online orders. Any problems you've got using the discount, the phone number's down there for Jalex. Give Sean a call, he will sort you out. And also, if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, ping that notifications bell, and if you can give us a thumbs up, if you're not too tired after all of that, it'd be greatly appreciated. And a public service announcement, this Saturday, there won't be any football focused or live streaming. I'm on a first aid course all day. So it's going to be, you're going to have to rely on either football focus or Gillette Soccer Saturday. It's not as good as Catch It Like Thursday, is it? You can't exactly get in the live chat with them and tell them the plums. We have a goal. Barnsley 1, Doncaster 3. Rank said we should have bet on Bolton. We should have, mate. After looking at that first half, they never got going, Stevenage, for the first 20 minutes or so. Once they did, they've passed it about nicely. They've had a couple of opportunities, but I can't see them scoring. Unless things change, I can't see them scoring 2 goals in that second half. But in saying that, I never thought they were going to win this match. I just thought they might be able to scramble a draw out of it. And, you know, they may well do. But it's not looking good for them so far. The crowd weren't happy at half-time, that's for sure, as they were going off. There was a few boos ringing out, and Rank says, every time I change my first thought, and it messes me up. Usually the case, mate, innit? Gut instinct. Gut instinct is usually the one that is the one to go for. You can often talk yourself out of it, and you're starting to getting into the minutiae of results and what you're expecting and what could happen. And I think if your luck's in, your luck's in. So go with your gut instinct. A lot of these EFL trophy matches now are in the 85th minute, around that time. Looks like Bristol Rovers and Exeter, that's still 2-2. And Grimsby drawing 0-0 currently with Manchester City under 21s. Joshua and Jaden, the Grimsby fans, brothers, they'll be hoping for a Grimsby win there. So you wanted, Rank says, all second-class teams won in the Belgium Cup. You can't odds it, mate. You can't odds it. I was just going to say as well, having an awful night is AC Milan against Napoli. I thought that would be a tight game, but I thought AC, and they may well do, but it's half-time. But Napoli are 2-0 up there. And it was that man Lukaku who opened the scoring for them. Lukaku on 5 minutes, and Kvaratskhelia on 43 minutes, doubling Napoli's lead. I thought AC Milan might just have too much for Napoli at home. Not the case though. How did your parlay go on from earlier on? Rank says Milan aren't playing good recently and Napoli is. The thing is, that's where it gets confusing and you talk yourself out of it though, because Milan are going to turn it around, aren't they? It's the kind of thing AC Milan do, but it doesn't look like tonight's going to be their night. The home fans, the ultras, are not going to be happy with that. Rank says Lukaku is never good in the national team, but in his club he scored. When he was at United, Manchester United, oh, I mean he scored some goals and what have you, but he didn't half miss some chances. I think we would have put half of the chances in. But he was a handful. Goal in the Polish Cup. Radom 0. Slask. Wroclaw 1. They won't have put the goal scorer up yet. But I forgot to say as well, if you've got any Polish fans watching, dobry wieczór. Nie mówię po polsku, angielski. Dziękuję bardzo. Tak. Do widzenia. Nie. Be over in Poland on the 10th of December. Can't wait. Just to say as well, Ranks, did you get that? Did you get the link I put up on for the dentist over in Poland? I put a link up on Jimmy James's Facebook page. Rank says, I think Everton was his prime. Not totally agree. Totally agree. Because as soon as he came to United from there, he wasn't the same player. I think he stood out a little bit because he was in a bad team as well at Everton. They were a bit cack. And when he came to United, you'd think it would have been easier for him, but I think he had too much time to think about things, which is when he used to cock up. We're going to be getting underway now, Bolton and Stevenage. It'll be Bolton kicking from right to left. Oh, a late goal there. Bristol Rovers 2, Exeter City 3. Rank says, I checked his website. It looks pretty good. It certainly is, mate. Like I said, I wouldn't go anywhere else for my teeth. Ooh, Bolton straight from the kick-off there, trying to get in with the long ball behind Stevenage's defence, and a stretch of a neck. The ball just flicked off the Stevenage defender's head there, and now Stevenage are trying to come down that right-hand side. They've got a throw in about 25 yards out down the right-hand side in Bolton's half. Yeah, Grimsby 0, Manchester City under 21s 1. Joshua and Jaden. Still time there though, boys, still time. Who was it who's put Exeter in the lead? It was... go on, put the goal scorer up. They have Mitchell on 88 minutes there. In the EFL Trophy, giving what looks like it could be the winner for Exeter. Believe it or not, that's pretty much almost a derby. I mean, the main derby for Exeter is Plymouth, obviously. But then as you start moving, it's not going to be Torquay. So it will be the teams in Bristol. Who scored for Manchester City under 21s? It was... Oh, I shouldn't have checked. I knew it. As soon as I checked, I thought, be a simple name like Jones or Smith or Ranks. It was Obuava Waduo. Probably butchered it, but it's the best I can do. In fact, it wasn't him. He didn't score. He got a yellow card. And you won't believe it. It was Heskey for Man City under-21s giving them the lead, not Emil. It was our Heskey. And 3 minutes later, Saki. Oh, that guy. Yeah, that's him. Grimsby have got an equaliser 2 minutes into added on time. I couldn't tell you who's got it because they've not put the goal scorer up yet. Here we go. AC Milan 1, Napoli 2. I bet it's Lukaku with an own goal. It was Murata on 47 minutes there. Oh, hang on a minute. Goal under review. Here we go again with VAR. So it currently is Napoli winning 2-0. AC Milan have just scored. It's under review. So we'll see what happens there. They're checking for an offside in the build-up. The goal scorer was Chukwueze. I despair. His mates call him Chucker, I'm sure. But we'll find out if that goal is going to stand in a second. And it's finished. Mansfield 3, Newcastle under-21s 0. That's a full time. And it's also finished Barnsley 1, Doncaster 3. That's a derby as well, isn't it? Goal correction, just as I thought. It's been ruled offside, so it remains AC Milan 0, Napoli 2. And it's still Stevenage 0, Bolton Wanderers 2. 50 minutes gone almost there. I didn't get that bag of crisp, did I? I think I'll have some mini cheddars. Too busy talking. Cross comes in there from Stevenage down the left-hand side. Headed clear by Santos. And now there's a foul on the edge of the penalty area. There was a push on a Bolton player. The referee thought about it. It looked a little bit weak. It was Phillips who's adjudged to have pushed. I'm going to go with McAtee. Yeah, it was McAtee. It was only a light shove, if anything. Shot comes from about 30 yards out there from Bolton. I couldn't tell you who it was, but it went high, wide and handsome. It was McAtee. He's full of confidence tonight, and after the way he struck his first one, he's probably feeling confident. It's going to be a goal kick to Stevenage, though. Bolton win the header on the halfway line. Only put it out for a throw-in though, down this right-hand side. It'll be number 14 for... That's Smith for Stevenage. Takes a short throw to Phillips. He plays a cross-field ball. Blimey. It was an awful pass really, but Stevenage have made the most of it. Now they're coming down this right-hand side. Trying to play a ball into the edge of the penalty area. Santos is there though, the man mounting. Gets it cleared. Only as far as a Stevenage player though. And they play a through ball. Santos can only put it out for a throw-in down the right-hand side. It has finished. Bristol Rovers 2. Exeter 3. Bragging rights to the Grecians. Stevenage in the right side of the penalty area. Cross comes in. Keeper down smartly at his near post. And that's the danger gone. Charlton 3, Chelsea under 21s 0. We'll click on it, but I don't think we'll have the goal up so quick. Well, they've got the goal up, but not who scored it. That's 4 minutes into added on time as well, so that's wrapped it up there for Charlton. Any dream of a comeback by Chelsea? It's just been shattered. Bolton trying to come down the right-hand side now. Miscommunication though, and Stevenage will, well, they should get it clear, which they do. That's a free kick midway inside Stevenage's half to Stevenage. Stevenage are in here down that left-hand side, ball over the top. Santos is running back and the assistant's flag's gone up for offside. Shot comes in, it was wide anyway, but it wouldn't have counted. I thought he'd got quite a bit of space in behind the Bolton defence. He was obviously mistimed his run. Full time, Charlton 3, Chelsea under 21s 0. A good evening there for Charlton. It's also finished Cheltenham 3, West Ham United 1. That's their under 21s, by the way. Bolton trying to get in down the left-hand side here. Can't get a crossing done. It's cleared by Stevenage. It'll be a throw in to Bolton, which Sheehan was going to take. Either way, playing dangerous at the back here, Bolton. They're getting away with it though. They're under a little bit of pressure now, midway inside their own half. Birmingham 3, Fulham under 21s 1. Looks like Birmingham has wrapped that game up. Although never say never. That's the latest score. Stansfield has got a brace there for Birmingham. And Gardner Hickman has got a yellow card. And the goal scorer is, on 55 minutes, making it 3-1 to Birmingham. We don't know because they've just put it up now. Yokoyama. Or Yoko Yama, making it 3-1 there for Birmingham. Shearn's just committed a foul there. Oh. Look away if you're a Southampton fan. Southampton 2, Stoke City 2. They were winning I think they were 2-0 up Southampton at one point. Stoke have got the comeback going. They got a goal just before half-time, Stoke, and it's obviously played on Southampton's mind. AFC Wimbledon 0, Brighton under 21s 1. There's a dangerous free kick here going to come in for Stevenage down that right-hand side, just outside, about 35 yards out, in line with the 18-yard box down the right-hand side. It floated into the edge of the 6-yard box. You know what I'm going to say? Who do you think got his head to it? Santos. Cleared it easily. Now they've launched another one into the edge of the box. This time he's beaten in the air, Santos, but it only to a Bolton player, and they lump it down this left-hand side. And the danger's gone. It was Cannon. Here we go again. It's that man Cannon. Firing Stoke level. Southampton 2. Stoke City 2. .54 minutes gone there. And who got the goal for Brighton under 21s? Vickers. AFC Wimbledon 0, Brighton under 21s 1. Vickers on 56 minutes giving Brighton the lead. Quick shout out, if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, ping that notifications bell, and if you can give us a thumbs up, that'd be fantastic. We've got a stream supporter tonight, jalexpetproducts.co.uk. Use a promo code JimmyJames and you'll get a 5% discount on all online orders. There's a link to the website in the description. Any problems with using the code, the promo code, or if you want to ask Sean anything about the product, feel free to phone in during office hours. He'll be more than happy to help. Stevenage are right down on the corner flag, down the right hand side in Bolton's half. They've lost the ball though, and it's going to be Bolton with the throw in, which they've cleared well. Plymouth Parkway 1, Wimborne 1. Plymouth getting back on level terms there. Bit of a scrap there down the right hand side. I think there's going to be a yellow card here for Johnston for Bolton. Yeah, he was wrestling the Stevenage player. He was off the ball. There's quite a few goals flying in at the moment. It's now Birmingham 4, Fulham under 21s 1. And Accrington 2, Everton under 21s 1. So it's going to be a free kick down this right hand side for Stevenage. They can put it into the penalty area. Bolton don't deal with it that well, and eventually at the second attempt it was McAtee who got a boot to it, and he's put it out for a throw-in down this right hand side about 6 yards out for Stevenage. They've still got numbers in the box, so the cross needs to come in. The cross does come in to the back post. Player went down there from Stevenage. I think he fell over his own feet though. Looked round and appealed to the referee. I don't know what he was appealing for. And up in the Scottish Championship, it's Dunfermline 2, Livingston 0. Let me find that goal scorer out for you. We'll wait till it comes up. Well, this is showing another goal here for Bolton Wanderers. Awful defending there by Stevenage. In from the left-hand side, a ball's played across the penalty area. Stevenage defender missed it completely. And I think it's Adebayo. First time he's rifled it into the top left-hand corner. Keeper had no chance. It was Adebayo. Lovely finish there, but some poor defending by Stevenage. You won't be happy with that. It was. God, blimey, this reminds me of an old joke. With Dunfermline's second goal on 56 minutes, it was Benedictus. Kane got the opener on 7 minutes, but it's currently Dunfermline 2, Livingston 0. Benedictus. I do remember that joke well. Confirmation there. Stevenage 0, Bolton 3. And it could be an ugly night, this, for Stevenage. Only 62 minutes gone. And I think Stevenage's coach has just been yellow carded. Had a lucky break there, Stevenage, edge of the box, chance for a shot, shot comes in, hits Santos again, and it's gone behind for a corner down this right hand side. The only thing that I can think Stevenage's coach was having to go at the referee for, maybe he thought there should have been a penalty, but definitely not. I mean, the player went down, looked to the referee and almost looked embarrassed and got up and just ran away. Cross comes in there, far too much on it, and it'll just sail behind for a goal kick to Bolton. Danger gone. Poor that from Stevenage, because he had numbers in the box still from the corner. Just looking in the far end of the ground there, it looks like a few of the fans are leaving early as well. They've had enough. Oh, and it has finished. There was a late goal there for Manchester City. Oh, almost last kick of the game. Joshua and Jaden unlucky boys. It is Grimsby 1, Manchester City under 21s 2. That would have been the last kick of the game there for Manchester City, getting them the victory. That's got to sting. Whether it's a bit of a tin pot cup or not. You pay your money, you watch your team. They do well, they've probably run their hearts out. And then the last kick of the game, they get beat. Sheehan, edge of the penalty area there, wants a free kick. Good defending, says the referee, because he hasn't awarded one. And now Stevenage are looking to break down that left-hand side. Bolton have got numbers back though. Santos comes in. Breaks play up, and now it's Bolton looking to get something going forward. Adebayo loses possession though. Now Stevenage driving forward. Edge of the box, shot comes in. Blocked by Forrester, and then a shot came in from about, I'm not joking, 35 yards. Looked like it was going goalward bound, but Forrester got his head onto it and he's headed it behind for a corner to Stevenage. Look, he didn't knock himself out there. He didn't shirk the header, put it that way. Yeah, it's going to be another corner down that right-hand side for Stevenage. Bolton has no marking there, so once again, plenty of room for Stevenage to wander around in and try and find that gap. They just need a decent delivery because it's been pretty poor tonight from Stevenage, delivery from corners. 65 minutes gone. A goal now may give them a little bit of hope. Referee blows his whistle. It's still not come in the corner. I don't know what they're waiting for. It's put to the back post. Cleared by Bolton. It's probably going to go out for a... It was going to go out for a throw-in on the left-hand side, but Bolton have kept the ball in now. They're looking to break. The ball through the middle. It's a loose pass, though. And Stevenage can clear. Oh, dear. Stevenage's keeper's giving the ball away there now. Shot comes in. Bit tame though, easy for the keeper. Well, it looked earlier like Salford had taken the lead against Fleetwood, although that goal got ruled out. And now, wouldn't you know it, Fleetwood 2, Salford 1. That's usually the way it goes. They're having a bit of a dodgy run, Salford, at the minute. Inconsistent, to say the least. They got a decent start as well, Salford, taking the lead on 18 minutes through Woodburn. Coughlin on 33 minutes levelled it up for Fleetwood. And now on 61 minutes, Fleetwood take the lead. As soon as the goal scorer comes through, I'll let you know who that was. Stevenage are going to make... They're going to bring 4 substitutes on, so the coach has had enough. He's seen enough. Stockport County 4, Reading 1. Good night there for Salford. Four goals in the first half there, making it 3-1 to Stockport County. Collar on 18 minutes, giving Stockport the lead. Campbell equalising on 30 minutes for Reading, but in 3 minutes later, Wootton gives Stockport County the lead, and then just before half-time, a Barry penalty made it 3-1 to Stockport County, and now there's just been another goal from Barry, this time from open play on 68 minutes, making it Stockport County 4, Reading 1. Just trying to find out who put Fleetwood in the lead against. It was Helm on 62 minutes, giving Fleetwood the lead. Fleetwood 2, Salford 1. Spennymoor 1, Kings Lynn 1. Kings Lynn equalising in the 68th minute there. After it looks like Monda gave Spennymoor the lead on 38 minutes. It's still Stevenage 0, Bolton Wanderers 3, 69 minutes gone. And we're looking like there's another goal being scored here. It's Stevenage. Ball through in edge of the penalty area. Santos came across. I think did it get deflected off the goalkeeper, and then Kemp has put the ball in. I think the keeper saw it late and it kind of deflected off his chest. I'll have to see that again. Let's have another look. It was Kemp with the goal for Stevenage. He picked the ball at the net as well. He's got it on the halfway line as quick as possible. Shot came in from the right-hand side of the penalty area. The keeper for Bolton made a bit of a hash of it. I think he saw it late because it came in. I think Santos kind of partially blocked his view, so it bounced off him, off the keeper, and edge of the penalty area centre. Kemp places it to the keeper's right-hand side. Possible lifeline for Stevenage. Stevenage 1, Bolton 3. AFC Wimbledon 0, Brighton under-21s 2. Knight giving Brighton the lead on 5 minutes. And then, no, sorry, that's a lie. He got a yellow card. Vickers on 56 minutes gave Brighton the lead. And then Pupion on 69 minutes. They doubled Brighton under-21's lead. There's confirmation of Stevenage and Bolton. Kemp with the goal. And it's Scunthorpe 4, Farsley 0. And Brentford 1, Sheffield Wednesday 1. Sheffield Wednesday equalising there. It was Shad in on the 11th minute, giving Brentford the lead. And Gassimer on 58 minutes, getting Sheffield Wednesday back on level terms there. Brentford 1, Sheffield Wednesday 1. A ball into the Bolton's area there, and it was White with the header. Didn't trouble the keeper though, he couldn't get any power onto it. He had to sort of generate it himself. He'll be disappointed actually, because he wasn't under pressure. But like I said, he couldn't get any power on the ball, so it was a simple save for the keeper. Look at that. There's plenty of goals going around tonight. Still Napoli leading AC Milan by 2-0. Lukaku on the scorecard. Just wondering why that Brentford game is not updating. What is it showing there? Matlock 2, Macclesfield 3. It's been a hell of a game, that one. Macclesfield, this is the third time that Macclesfield have taken the lead. Matlock will be hoping that it's the third time they can pull back level. Cheshire 0, Canvey 1. Yellow card shown there for Santos. I think he was a little bit unlucky there. I thought he got the ball and put it out for a throw-in, which he did. However, it was right in front of the assistant referee who was flagging for a free kick. The player's still down. And it wasn't only a free kick. The referee came over brandishing his yellow card. Sheehan's come over to the referee saying, what was the yellow card for? I don't think Bolton thought it was even a penalty, even a free kick. The referee disagrees though, and that's all that matters. Plymouth Parkway 2, Wimborne 1. Wimborne were leading 1-0 there, but Plymouth Parkway have taken the lead. Good comeback there. And it is now Birmingham 5, Fulham under 21s 1. Find the goal scorer in a minute. We'll just watch this free kick from the right-hand side for Stevenage. It's an in-swinger right on the 6-yard box. Bolton got it clear just for a second then. It was deceptive. It looked like the ball was going goal-bound. It was being cleared. Another ball comes into the back post there. Stevenage are appealing for handball. The referee's just pointed for a goal kick. I don't think he knew I don't think he could see. He couldn't see from there what was happening for a start off. And there was a tangle between the players. And he played it safe there, the referee, and just pointed for a goal kick. Bolton are trying to come down that right-hand side. Dispossessed, though, by Stevenage. Stevenage have had the better of this second half. Another goal up in Scotland. Dunfermline 3, Livingston 0. And it's that man again, Yokoyama for Birmingham. That's his second of the night. Birmingham 5, Fulham under 21s 1. 2 Bolton changes being made here. What are you after? Sugar, chocolate. Is there nothing in? Hang on. Is she hypo or hyper? I've been doing my first aid training today.
Sugar takes longer to get.
Yeah, you're supposed to have chocolate after. You're supposed to have a sugary drink, then chocolate, because it digests.
She's already drank my whole juice that I just.
I'll be with you guys in a second. Just got to sort my daughter-in-law out with her diabetes. I've been on my first aid course now. I know what I'm doing. Just give her some of my chocolate, my birthday chocolate, my Toblerone. Stevenage are in here in the penalty area again. Poor pass though, too much on it, and Bolton will let that run behind for a goal kick. It's still Napoli 2, AC Milan 0. AC Milan.
Yeah. Yeah. May as well enjoy it.
How am I going to eat that now? It's a big lump.
You James can do it. Welcome down.
I'm not gesturing in Italian. I'm just trying to get some fat off my neck while I eat this lump of chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
I mean, the Jack Russell in front of the fire. As soon as he sniffs food or anything, he's up. Bolton's keeper, Luke Southwood's just been yellow carded for wasting a little bit of time. Bit early with 77 minutes gone. Lost my teams now. Yeah, quick shout out. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button. Come and say hi in the chat. Let us know who you're supporting. How's your team doing tonight? How's your season going so far? It's a quiet stream tonight. Another goal over in the Polish Cup. Radom 0. Slask 2. Slask of Wroclaw. Dobry wieczór. If you're watching over in Poland, angielski dziękuję bardzo. Attack. I don't know why, on my green screen on the back, which is my... There's going to be a free kick here to Bolton on the edge of the penalty area. Down the left-hand side, there's a yellow card as well there. Look like Wilson. Is it Wilson? Wilden? Wilding. He's just been given a yellow card. Luther James Wilding. Good name. He's been given a yellow card though for a foul on a Bolton player. It's down that left-hand side, just outside the penalty area, so it's a good angle for a shot as well. Yeah, a couple of substitutes coming on there. Sean's coming off for Williams. Who's the other substitution that's being made? Come on, put up who it is. Harfield's coming on. Harfield on and Collins off. So if you're Bolton Wanderers fans, you'll know if that's a good substitution or not. So the substitute has just come on now. Williams is standing over the ball there. It looks like Sheehan as well. It's probably going to be Sheehan. 3 men in the wall here for Stevenage. Keepers over to the left-hand side. Over the wall, over the crossbar. And wide of the post. Bath 0. Worthing 1. Worthing taking the lead there in the 80th minute. That's in the National League South. Stevenage trying to come in down that right hand side. It's put out for a throw in by Santos. It's about 6 yards out. Chance of a long throw if they've got anybody who can put it into the penalty area. They decide not to though, they've taken it short. Just trying to find an angle to get a cross in. So unlucky there for Stevenage. They kept possession though, but they've gone right back towards the halfway line. Now it's put into the penalty area. It's cleared by Bolton. Only again for a throw-in though down this right-hand side for Stevenage. A goal now for Stevenage would make it interesting. The Bolton start panicking. The last time these two teams met, it ended 0-0. But pretty much before that, Bolton had the best of most of the games, actually. Bolton dispossessed Stevenage, though. Now they're trying to come down that left-hand side. Armfield can't keep it in, though. It's gone out of play. Then he's kicked it away. No punishment for that. Referee seems happy enough with it, so fair play. We move on. And it's Stevenage in possession on the edge of their own penalty area. Plenty of time, though. Bolton sitting off. Trying to come down that left-hand side now. Poor touch though on the halfway line, and it'll be a throw-in to Bolton Wanderers, which Cogley will take his time over. Do you know what I fancy to eat? Jam on toast. And we got a math after. Bolton is trying to get in the penalty area there. There's a trip, though, which the assistant referee give. And it's going to be a yellow card as well for... Who's got the yellow card? It's Butler. Butler for Stevenage. So it's going to be a dangerous, kind of dangerous free kick for Bolton down that right-hand side, because it's going to be a good position to... He nearly pulled his shirt off. It's about 6 yards out from the goal line, midway between the 18-yard box and the sideline, so it's a decent angle here for Bolton to put this cross in. And if you've got Santos in the middle with his height, oh, it's too flat though, too flat and easily cleared by Stevenage. However, Bolton is still in possession. Arfield, edge of the penalty area, plays it out left. Bolton looking to get room to get a crossover, but Arfield's right in that corner, near the corner flag. Then there's a little bit of miscommunication and he just puts the ball straight out for the throw-in. Scunthorpe 5, Farsley 0. A red letter day for Scunthorpe. Probably one to forget for Farsley if you're a fan. Throw-in comes down this touch line on the right hand side. Bit of head tennis. Now it's Stevenage trying to go down the left hand side. AFC Wimbledon 0, Brighton under 21s 3. Pretty much ties that game up. There's a little trip by Charles just inside Bolton's half central. So it'll be a free kick to Stevenage. They've got a lot of men forward now, Stevenage, with 85 minutes gone. Nothing to lose, really. Stevenage 1, Bolton Wanderers 3. White gives the signal, whatever it is. He lofts it to the right-hand side. Freeman gets a cross in there. Stevenage still in possession. Can't get hold of the ball though. Bolton clear. Not very far though. Stevenage are coming again now in the penalty area. Drilled goalwards. Blocked by Forrester. And now Charles is bringing it away for Bolton. They've got a 3-on-3 at the back. Oh, and it just hits the back of the Bolton player's heel. And Stevenage have got players back now. Bolton still in possession though. Spennymoor 1, Kingsling 2 now. Bolton still on the halfway line. Not looking to commit too many players forward. Arfield trying to go down that left-hand wing. Gets dispossessed though, but Charles comes over and wins the ball. Now nobody really wants to get hold of it. And eventually, Stevenage get the ball. They'll launch it long down that left-hand side. Bolton with a throw-in though, and it's showing a Bolton goal, so it must have come from here. Sheehan, midway inside his own half, down that right-hand side. Lolos, he's cross comes in from the right hand side. Oh, Charles, the cross came in from the right hand side. Charles from just outside the 6-yard box puts it goal bound. Keeper will be disappointed there for Stevenage. It went under him. It went under the keeper for Stevenage. He should have saved that. He'll be disappointed, but that's game over. Stevenage 1, Bolton Wanderers 4, 88 minutes gone. There's a few final scores going to be coming in shortly as well. Confirmation there, Stevenage 1, Bolton Wanderers 4. It's finished. Ebbsfleet 1, Tottenham under 21s 1. Good draw there for Ebbsfleet. We'll have all these final scores coming in now, so what I'm going to do is turn the volume down on that because it will drive you mad. Yeah, confirmation. Charles on 88 minutes there, giving Bolton all 3 points. Stevenage trying to come in, and this right hand side again in the penalty area. Santos gets it cleared, and then there's a foul there just outside the D, so Bolton will take the time. And the fans from Stevenage, they're not hanging around. Normally there's a rush to get in, now it looks like there's a rush to get out. There's been another goal, Scunthorpe 6, Barnsley 0. And a late goal there, Lincoln 2, Northampton 1. Stevenage still trying to get the ball forward there, but Bolton are coming down that right hand side now with Charles. He's on the ball, keeps it in well. Then it looks like he's fouled. Nope. He's having a word with the assistant on the far side and saying, is that not a foul? The assistant says, no. And the referee agrees, so the ball will play on. Blimey. We have a goal, as you can see up the top there, late on. Southampton 3, Stoke City 2. 6 minutes of added on time between Stevenage and Bolton. Let's have a look who got the goal there for Southampton. It was Breed on 88 minutes. I know it's only the EFL Cup. Well, not only. It's a decent cup. But Southampton will be wanting to win this game. They'll be wanting to take some confidence into the league because we've not had a good start to the Premier League season. So maybe this could be a springboard to maybe get some decent results. Scunthorpe have definitely had a good springboard. Currently 6-0 against Barnsley, they're winning. That late goal, Lincoln 2, Northampton 1. Could it be the winner? There's not long to go there. Bolton are in again in the penalty area here. Charles with a heavy touch though, that'll go behind for a goal kick. Bolton fans behind that goal to the left. They're having a party. Waving cheerio to the Stevenage fans who are not had a good night. Thought they may have had a lifeline when they pulled one back, but that goal from Charles now has killed this tie off. Long crossfield ball there from Stevenage, cleared by Bolton though. Did say at half time I thought 2 goals was going to be too far when it was 2-0 to Bolton, but I just don't see Stevenage scoring 2. Oh, Kemp from 8 yards out, 10 yards out. He tried side putting it in there and it's gone wide of the keeper's left hand post. It could have made me eat my words there, actually. But it was deflected wide. So it will be a corner to Stevenage down this right-hand side. Another goal in Poland. Radom 0. Wroclaw 3. Blimey, a missed kick there, 6 yards out on the volley. If he'd have connected with that, the Stevenage player, he'd have probably ripped the net. As it was, he kicked fresh air and Bolton get it clear. It's back with Stevenage's keeper. Been a good night for Slas Wroclaw. Piagiani wins it, header in the box there for Stevenage, but it's cleared by Bolton. It'll be a throw into Stevenage down this right hand side. 3 minutes of added on time being played. 6 minutes have been added. That'll be a free kick there to Stevenage. Midway inside Bolton's half, down that left hand side. There's been another goal. Birmingham 6. Fulham under 21s 1. And it's finished up in Scotland. Morton 0, Queen's Park 1. That's the final result. It's also finished. Wraith Rovers 1, Erdrionians 0. Chance there for Stevenage. Volley came in, 6 yards out. Keeper pushes it to the left-hand side. Freestone, it looked like it was. He was unmarked. Kept it down, got it on target. Good save by the keeper, pushing it around the post. Yeah, Erdrionians are not having a good start to the season up in Scotland. They've lost tonight again, 1-0 to Wraith. It's now finished. Scunthorpe 6, Farsley 0. I think Farsley could have done with that final whistle about 30 minutes ago. .90 seconds left. Launched long by the Stevenage keeper. Headed clear by Bolton. Stevenage in possession though, down that left-hand side. Chance to put a cross in. Cross does come in. Keeper takes it well though. Drops to the floor. He'll stay there for about 30 seconds, ignoring the 6-second rule, as they do. Late goal. Southport 2, Rushall 0. And Bath 0, Worthing 2. Still Napoli beating AC Milan in Milan. AC Milan 0, Napoli 2. Lukaku on the score sheet for Napoli. Yeah, looks like AC Milan are going to lose there with 4 minutes into added on time already. Charles over on the left hand side there. Thought he was tripped. Referee disagrees. And that'll be the final score. Stevenage 1, Bolton Wanderers 4. And there's another goal. Birmingham 7, Fulham under 21s 1. Who got the 7th for Birmingham? They scored 2 minutes in 2 minutes. 2 goals in 2 minutes in added on time there, did Birmingham. Goal scorer's not come up yet, so we'll move on. Because these final scores are going to start coming in thick and fast now. It's finished. Stockport County 4, Reading 1. Stevenage 1, Bolton Wanderers 4, as we've just seen. Matlock 2, Macclesfield 3, that's the final score. And it has finished AC Milan 0, Napoli 2. Accrington 2, Everton under 21s 1. That's the final score. And Bath 0, Worthing 2. That's also a final score. We'll start going through these final scores now. They're pretty much all in. Just a couple of minutes left in the Dunfermline-Livingston match up in the Scottish Championships. That's a dead rubber though now. Dunfermline 3, Livingston 0 currently. In fact, that's just finished now. Yeah, that's confirmed. Dunfermline 3, Livingston 0. Spennymoor 1, Kings Lynn 2. That's a final score. All the Bolton players are getting a good round of applause from the travelling fans. It's a fair old journey from Bolton down to Stevenage. Right, let's start going through some of these final scores now. So we've got, in the National League Cup, it was Ebbsfleet 1, Tottenham under-21s 1. EFL Trophy, Barnsley 1, Doncaster 3. Bristol Rovers 2, Exeter City 3. Charlton 3, Chelsea under-21s 0. Cheltenham 3, West Ham 1. Grimsby 1. I just double check this one. It's gone to penalties. So it must have finished 1-1 and Manchester City winning 2-1 after penalties. Not quite sure what went on there. It showed as a late goal there for Manchester City. We'll double check that one in a minute. Mansfield 3, Newcastle under-21s 0. So just checking this Grimsby game. It was there was a goal for Manchester City in the 89th minute, Heskey. And then 2 minutes later, it was Rose making it 1-1. And after penalties, Manchester City have gone through 5-4 on penalties. Hume and Gardner missing for Grimsby. They missed their penalties. Gray missed his penalty for Manchester City, but it was enough for City to go through, to take the points, I should say. It's a little bit odd how that system works. You know, for the EFL Cup, I think if it's a draw after 90 minutes, you get a point, but if you win the penalty shootouts, you get another point, something like that. English League 1, Lincoln 2, Northampton 1. Northampton had a player sent off there, and we're still playing in that one 9 minutes into added on time. So I'm not sure what the delay was. We'll keep an eye on that one, but it's currently Lincoln 2, Northampton 1. As we've just seen with the commentary here on Catch It Live First, Stevenage 1, Bolton 4, and Stockport 4, Reading 1. We'll keep you updated with Lincoln and Northampton. As soon as that comes in as a final score, we'll let you know. English League 2, Fleetwood 2, Salford 1. Currently still playing there, 6 minutes into added on time, so we'll update you with that one as well. It has finished over in Serie A. And it looks like there has been a goal as well. Is that a late equaliser down here for Salford? Northampton has finished. Oh, it hasn't. 10 minutes into added on time there. Just double checking, it looks like Salford might have nicked an equaliser there. They thought they had a goal earlier on. In fact, it is League 2, Fleetwood 2, Salford 2. 7 minutes into added on time there. And it's official, it has finished. Lincoln 2, Northampton 1. So Salford's goal does stand this time, I think. Still playing there though. Yeah, AC Milan 0, Napoli 2. Lukaku on the scorecard there for Napoli. Over in the Scottish Championship, Dunfermline 3, Livingston 0. Morton 0, Queen's Park 1. Morton reduced to 10 men in that game. And Wraith 1, Erdrionians 0. In the English Northern League, 79 minutes gone in this game, so I'm not sure what the delay was, but it's Radcliffe 0, Buxton 0. These are final scores now. Scunthorpe 6, Farsley 0. Southport 2, Rushall 0. Spennymoor 1, Kings Lynn 2. In the English National League South, Bath 0, Worthing 2. In the NPL Premier League, Gainsborough and Hyde was postponed. Matlock 2, Macclesfield 3. Southern League Premier South, Plymouth Parkway 2, Wimborne 1. Wimborne reduced to 10 men there. Istiman League Premier Division, Cheshunt 0, Canvey 1. And Horsham FC and Folkestone, that was postponed. In the EFL Cup, it's Southampton 3, Stoke City 2. And there's confirmation it's just finished. Fleetwood 2, Salford 2. In the EFL Trophy, Accrington 2, Everton under-21s 1. AFC Wimbledon 0, Brighton under-21s 3. And Birmingham 7, Fulham under-21s 1. In the Polish Cup, 85 minutes gone. It looks like it's done though. Radomiak Radom 0, Slask Wroclaw 3. Dobry wieczór. Nie mowy po polsku. A angielski dziękuję bardzo. Tak. Dziękuję. In the EFL Cup, it's still playing actually. Brentford 1, Sheffield Wednesday 1. That's 1 minute into added on time there. And that's all she wrote. We've still got a couple of games being played, which was the Radcliffe and Buxton, still 0-0, 81 minutes gone. Polish Cup game, as we've just said, that's done though. Wroclaw winning 3-0 currently. And Brentford 1, Sheffield Wednesday 1. It looks like there has been a goal late on in that game. Just scored now. Radcliffe 0, Buxton 1. And that is all she wrote, guys. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's stream. A quick shout out, if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, ping that notifications bell, and if you can give us a thumbs up, that'd be fantastic. Also, we've got a stream supporter for tonight, which is jalexpetproducts.co.uk. There's a link to Jalex in the description. If you use the promo code Jimmy James, you will get a 5% discount off on all online orders. And if you do have any problems using the discount code, just give Sean a call. The phone number's on Jalex's website. He'll talk you through it. There shouldn't be an issue though. But if you want to ask him about any of the products they've got for sale, He'll be more than happy to talk to you. He's a good guy, Sean. He's a personal friend, which is why I know I'm more than happy to have him as a stream supporter. I buy my dog food from there, that's for sure, but he doesn't just do dog food, he does all sorts, anything to do with pets, big or small, could be horses, could be a hamster. Get in touch with Sean, he'll do you a good deal. And on that note, I'm going to call it a night before my voice gives out. I'm Jimmy James. You've been watching Catch It Live First. Ping that notifications bell so you don't miss any of the live streams we've got coming up. It's been my pleasure as always. Thanks to Renks and Empire Maker for joining us in live chat, and Frankie James, of course. And it looks like, just before we go, it's got break time now. Brentford 1, Sheffield Wednesday 1, so I'm assuming that's going to go to maybe penalties. But I won't be waiting around for that one. If Brentford and Sheffield Wednesday are your teams, I'm sure you don't rely on Jimmy James for finding out the results. Keep your eye out for us, though. We will be back real soon. Have a great evening, guys.